So today I'm going to share with you what I stumbled upon. I was messing around, testing out different substrates, and I want to show you how you can create transparent holographic stickers with sublimation. Now, you might want to know why you would do that. I'm also going to show you an application on how you can use that. So for this project, we're going to use acrylic Christmas ornaments. These are from Xtra. They come with a protective coating on both sides. So we'll remove them for this process. This is how it looks when you remove the protective coating. We're going to use a laminate sheet. This is a holographic laminate sheet. This particular design has the stars on it, but they're available in lots of different designs from different manufacturers. Here's a sample of some that I have on hand. This is a gem design. There's hearts. There's circles, dots. There's rainbow. That's just kind of like just holographic with no design at all. And then there's clear. You're not going to need a thermal laminate sheet. You're going to need a self-adhesive laminate sheet, which that means is you peel back the backing and it's a big sticker. So that's what we need to do. So it can be clear or it can have a design. You're also going to need a cutting machine. I'm using my Cricut Joy Xtra, but you can also use any other machine like the Cricut Explore series or the Cricut Maker series. You're going to need a sublimation printer because this is a sublimation project, and you're going to need sublimation ink and sublimation paper. And of course, the designs that you'd like to sublimate. You'll need heat-resistant tape and a light grip mat for your Cricut. You're also going to need a heat press. I'm using my HTV Auto Press, and you're going to need some butcher paper. You're going to set your auto press to 375 degrees, and the time will be 70 seconds. You're going to print out your design on your printer using the print then cut feature in Cricut Design Space. I also use the offset feature, so that is also going to cut the circles, and I can show you how to do that in another video. What I'm doing now is I'm just going to place the sublimation paper on top of the laminate sheet, and I'm going to secure it with heat tape. I'm going to put it between two sheets of butcher paper, and the reason why I use butcher paper is because I want to protect my mat, and I also want to protect my press from any ink bleed. With this heat press, all you have to do is just push in the tray and push the button to press. Okay, so we're going to let this cool, and I'll take it over to the other table. Okay, let's see how it turned out. Okay, I'm going to show you a close-up. There's the image, and as you can see, it has the stars on top. So now we have our sublimation image on top of a laminate sheet. Okay, now we're going to apply the sheet to a light grip mat. And we want to make sure that it's facing the same direction as it is on your screen in Cricut Design Space, because we are now going to have the machine cut each circle out. I'm going to push this down with a felt edge squeegee because I don't want any scratches on the laminate sheet. Now we're going to go ahead and place it in the Cricut Joy Xtra. I selected on the materials list medium cardstock, and I also selected more pressure because I want the Cricut to cut through the top laminate sheet and the backing. Now the Cricut is going to read the registration marks so that it knows where to cut around each image. Before I take it out, I'm just going to make sure that it cut all the way through, and it did. So now we'll remove the mat from the machine. Looks like it cut pretty good right around the circles. Now I'll just remove each sticker. Also apologize for the noise in the background. I do have the fan going because whenever you're working with sublimation, you do want to make sure you have a well ventilated area. So that's just a friendly reminder to make sure that you have a fan or open your windows or both when you're working with sublimation. Now, if you were just going to make stickers, you would stop at this point, and now you have waterproof, smudge-free, transparent, holographic stickers that you can put on anything. But because I wanted to show you a practical use for this method, we're going to put them on ornaments. I do want to note what makes this different than just making clear stickers with your inkjet is the clarity. It's very clear and crisp because your sublimation printer is, at least mine prints way better than my regular printer. Plus you have the holographic effect, which you can't get with just clear stickers. As I mentioned earlier, these ornaments are acrylic. They're not ready for sublimation, they're just acrylic. So you would normally use these for painting or for vinyl. But what I'm sharing with you is a sublimation project. That way you can utilize these acrylic ornaments, which are less expensive than sublimation ornaments. It's also an alternative to glass that you could use. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold back the backing slightly. And you can make these slightly smaller than the ornament. That way you have a little bit of leeway in case you can't line it up correctly. I did mine pretty close to 3 inches. This is 3 inches in diameter. So we'll see how good I can line it up. Okay, so I just folded that back, lined it up as close as possible. What I did is I looked through the back and I don't see anything overlapping. So I think it'll be pretty close. Next time I'll make them slightly smaller. You get the felt squeegee, you pull and push. That's pretty close to perfect. So let me show you without anything in the background. That's what the ornament looks like hanging. And that's the back. You only have to put it on one side because it's clear. Okay, so these ornaments came with red ribbon, satin ribbon, and I'm going to just quickly iron them because they're all wrinkled and we want them nice and pretty on the ornaments. Much better. Now we're just going to add the ribbons. And so I want to show you the holographic effect, if I can get the lighting just right. So that's how it looks with the lighting hitting, and it's even visible on the back side. So these are going to look really nice on your Christmas tree. I imagine that the lighting of the lights on the twinkle of the lights on your Christmas tree might even illuminate these better than just my light in my studio. So that's one way to create something with this technique that I'm sharing with you. I'm sure the possibilities are endless on making these holographic stickers with sublimation. And don't be surprised if you see a ton more ideas using this method. So I hope you like this project. I hope you find this useful. Be sure to comment with any questions and don't forget to like and follow for more. Thank you for watching.